Hi, thank you for being here to Take 10. Today's session is going to be focused on really nourishing yourself and kind of filling back up with your own self-care. So we're going to get started in a nice, comfortable Balasana, child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch and your knees out wide. And rather than bring your arms out long, take your hands and slide them underneath your bum, and then lay your right cheek down on the ground. So it's kind of like a little nugget position here, just a really nice, gentle, comforting position. You're going to take about 3 breaths here, just allowing yourself to arrive on your mat. Familiarizing yourself with where your breath is. And introducing our mantra for the day today, which is, I am taking care of myself. Last big breath. Then flip the cheek, 3 more. Trying to invoke a feeling of comfort, a feeling of calm, and a feeling of cared for. All given to yourself by yourself. Then from here, walk your arms out long in front of you like traditional child's pose. And then walk your hands over to the left, reaching a little farther with the right, just getting into the right side body here. Keep rooted through the right hip. Full breath. Walk your hands back through center and over to the right, reaching a little farther with the left, staying rooted through the left hip, full breath. Feeling nurtured by each breath. Walk your hands back through center. Then you're going to slide your chest to lay down in between your hands, meeting in a cobra pose here. Press the tops of your feet firmly into the ground, even with the pinky edge. And then you're going to take your hands back behind you and press your palms firmly into the ground. Inhale as you roll the shoulders up. And then as you exhale, press the ground with your palms away from you so you're finding a little bit of length in the spine. So stay here for a couple breaths. Keep pressing the tops of the feet into the ground. And then exhale as you push the ground away from you. Kind of reaching forward with the crown of the head, finding length in the spine. 2 more breaths. Last one. Make a little pillow with your hands. Place your forehead on the ground or on your hands. Lift your heels up to your bum and just take windshield wipers with your legs. Kind of releasing the lower spine there. Giving the hips some love, giving the spine some love. And then when you feel ready, place the feet back down, tuck the toes, place the hands next to the ribs, and either pressing through tabletop or straight back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Take a moment here, take a few breaths, pedaling out the hips. Stretching through the whole back body, sliding the shoulders away from the ears, pressing firmly into the hands. On your next inhale, raise your right toes high to the sky back behind you. Roll the ankle around 3 times in one direction, just stretching through the foot, and then 3 times in the other direction. Then inhale, reach your toes a little higher, and then on your exhale, drop your heel to your bum and lift your right knee and pull it over to the left. Getting a nice hip opener here through the psoas, a little bit of a spinal twist if you look underneath your right armpit. Take a full breath. Inhale, straighten the leg, and on your exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow and step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop down onto your left knee, untuck the toes, and then open up the right knee out to the right, coming onto the knife edge of the right foot. You can either come down to your elbows or stay up on your hands, whatever feels good. We're gonna get a little bit of rocking sensation to invoke that nurturing part inside of you. Inhale as you push the hips over to the left, and then exhale as you open the right knee up to the right, so opening through the front of the pelvis. Inhale, rocking over to the left. Good, so just waking up the outer hips here. Let's do 3 more. Mentally repeating our mantra for the day. I am taking care of myself. Last 2 here. From here, place the sole of the right foot down, pop the back toes underneath, lift the left knee, and spin the back heel down. Lift the left arm up to the ceiling, and then straighten that right leg, finding a nice wide kind of star pose here, kind of extended triangle, little variation, pulling through the outside of the back left side. Really nice and wide through the collarbones. Take a breath. Then bend back into the right knee. Bring the left hand back down. Bring the left knee back down to the ground. Slide the right foot back so it's right in between your knees and your hands, and then turn the toes out to the right. You're going to come onto your left side of your left foot and reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Really press firm into that right heel to keep lifting the right hip higher. Maybe take your gaze to the ceiling. Breath here. Really stretching into the outer right hip. Place the right hand back down. Come back into a neutral position with the left foot, and then step straight back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Pedal out the feet, and we'll repeat that nurturing sequence on the other side. Inhale, lift the left toes high. Roll the ankle around 3 times in one direction, 3 times in the other direction. Stay firm through the hands. Inhale, reach the toes a little higher. Exhale, drop the heel to the bum and the left knee up and over, stretching through the front of that left psoas and hip flexor, maybe looking underneath the left armpit. Full breath. Inhale, square the knee back off. Exhale, bring the knee to the left elbow, step to the outside of the left hand, drop down onto the right knee. Untuck the toes, come onto the knife edge or the outside edge of the left foot, either on your elbows or your hands. Inhale, rock the hips over to the right, and then exhale, bring that left knee over to the left. Good, spreading through the front of the pelvis. Inhale, rocking over to the right, maybe looking behind you. Exhale, thinking spreading wide through the front of the pelvis as you sink deep. Just 3 more here. I'm taking care of myself. Last one. Coming back through center, place the sole of the left foot down, pop onto the right toes, lifting the right knee. Set the right heel down, reach the right arm up to the ceiling, and then straighten that left leg. So we're kind of in a wide star here with the arms, feeling nice, wide, and expanded through the front of the collarbones. Open through the heart, pulling back through the right hip, feeling a nice stretch here down the side of the back right body. Take a full breath. Then back into the left knee, place the right hand back down, lift the right heel, drop the right knee back down to the ground. Step your left foot into the middle of your mat, turn your toes out to the left. Come onto the right side of that right foot. This is an assisted Vashisthasana, assisted side plank. And really press into that left heel to lift the left hip, feeling a nice hip opener through the outside of the left hip here. 1 breath. Then when you feel ready, coming back up, dropping the left hand back down and pulling back for Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Dropping down to your knees, coming into a seated position in Vajrasana here, sitting up on your heels or just a comfortable seated position. Place one hand over your heart and then your other hand on top. Close down your eyes. Just take one breath here together. Repeating the mantra, I am taking care of myself. Thank you very much for joining me here today and for taking really good care of yourself. I will see you again tomorrow.